heavy carrying the last game.
Well, what are you thinking? Empire, I feel like their game one strategy was solid. I don't think they can look back on that game and say, our strategy didn't work. They just kind of faltered a little bit in the
We even talked about it during the break. We felt that Empire had a much better strategy in line. Their draft was easier to execute, and they had an early game lead, but it was just like mid-game, late-game execution from IG was much better with the troll carrying them so hard. So, I mean, it was a game that Empire definitely could have won.
Yep. Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. And that was unfortunately not a game that went Empire's way. We'll see game 2 draft unravel.
Is it going to be IO again?
IG seem confident they can just give it away. It's something where they say, look, we can deal with it. If you go IO, I feel like we may be seeing an IO Tiny this time around. They haven't run that since
they
like
need,
Pastel.
I feel they need a much more late-game orientated carry like a Tiny against IG, because IG likes to run multiple calls and you need a Tiny.
Yeah, they had Bristle, Brewmaster, and Sand-King. Sand-King was a pure like utility, almost a support in the late game.
Hero in sense.
Brewmaster was not doing real damage. He wasn't carrying in the late game. It was entirely up to the Bristleback, who just couldn't hold his own. Got kited around by the full staffs and
he couldn't man-fight the troll, which was the biggest issue in the fights. So Empire is going to be opening the draft with a very defensive support of Shaker, mostly paired with Shadow Fiend or even a Sniper, heroes that need a lot of protection early on. With the Fissure and a Shaker can do a lot of stacking for the hero as well.
See what the option's going to be. IG maybe not expecting this one. They're taking a bit more time with their 2 picks here.
Man, it'll be something if IG picks up the IO this game and says, you don't want to pick this hero this game, we're going to do it.
Oh, Ferrari going to be on the Shadow Fiend. Often they pick up the Jug early on as well for burning, if that's going to be the carry of choice for IG, but maybe a bit of a deny pick as well. Feeling like Empire, they get the Earthshaker, they want to maybe pick this to set up a Shadow Fiend for resolution.
Maybe the Venge, so you have a lot of minus armor. You can go for a support right now, or they want to pick an important core hero.
IG don't play Venge as much as some other teams do.
Yeah,
though.
true. They don't really pick Venge so much recently. There's still the Bat Rider, which they can actually go for if they want to.
We'll see. It's going to be the Venge. They will take that approach. Get the minus armor going and see what Empire respond with. The Wisp will come out once more. They secure the Earthshaker, and then they get the Wisp. I think
carry Shaker.
It could be an offlane Shaker. That's happened.
Oh yeah, Yoki likes to play offlane of Shaker.
But I don't think it's a carry Shaker. But could be wrong. I don't think Hero does well mid against SF.
It's a little weird, Earthshaker plus IO, because 2 of these supports, they don't feel like they work together. Earthshaker needs a much more aggressive support, so he can actually roam around early. And IO is more of a support that just moves and just takes levels and doesn't do much early game other than stacking.
It's where it does feel a bit more like maybe like a core
it's just
shaker.
very passive, you know, Earthshaker plus IO as 2 supports, and it's something I feel Empire wouldn't do. They are a very aggressive team. They like to fight very early on. They like to gank. They like to punish you in the lane, and having these 2 as supports just doesn't feel like an Empire thingy.
I'm thinking it may be a Yoki Earthshaker. So they take out the Tiny to start things off here. Something Empire would have expected when they picked the Wisp to get denied the Tiny.
And IO Tiny is very potent against Shadow Fiend in the lane. Shadow Fiend is going to be having a hard time against that.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, other options, we'll see what they may be. Drow Ranger gets banned by Empire, something IG do run from time to time.
Yeah, they're worried about the Venge Drow plus Visage combination. They have a lot of minus armor, a lot of damage.
So IG likely to ban maybe one more Wisp partner here. We've seen the Bristleback last game, maybe here they'd consider banning, but they have got a lot of minus armor. But
they can even pick the Bristleback for themselves right now, because IG has the first pick here in the 3rd pick here. So
I've seen Luo do pretty well on as well in the past, so.
Yeah, definitely. And having the hero, they like to have heroes like multiple cores that can carry the game. So it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent's side to do well early game. There we go, Bristleback.
And the Gyrocopter, so here we saw
Gyrocopter is really good against Bristleback in the lane because of Rocket Barrage. You can actually kill Bristleback fairly easily.
And
So,
really good with Wisp, because Wisp is doing a lot of the stacks in the jungle
Yeah,
for
with
the gyro.
plus gyrocopter, something CIS teams likes to do a lot. Navi, Empire, all the Russian teams, they like to pick gyro into the IO.
Well, we'll see what Empire have in mind, maybe as plan B.
10 seconds
Or there's going to be some
remaining.
kind of a Wisp duel mid. Other options to go like Wisp plus 1 mid, maybe like a
PA.
PA,
Seconds
yeah.
remaining.
PA would be very good versus Shadowfiend in the lane.
They've done that before with
Reserve
Resolution
time.
playing that PA mid.
Yeah, they need some sort of carry that has huge damage against the Bristleback. And PA is one of the few cores that comes into mind that pairs well with the IO.
Empire thinking things through here. A tense moment for them. They're not going to get knocked out of the tournament here. This is likely to be a preview of the grand finals, assuming the two teams win. Well, whoever loses series will be going up against either NIP or Na'Vi.
They're
But
going back for the same safe lane Brewmaster this time around. But Brew doesn't do very well against Bristleback because of the kill spray, and it's considered a huge counter picking Bristleback against Brewmaster within the Chinese teams.
well, whatever Empire's last hero for the mid lane is going to be, it needs to pack a punch. Because right now they're kind of lacking in any kind of burst damage or just damage in general.
Rubik feels really good for IG right now. A lot of good
5
spells with the
seconds
Earthshaker and
remaining.
Brewmaster to steal, and it provides them a lot of lockdown.
Yeah,
Reserve
lockdown
time.
seems to be the main thing IG are going to want to kind of build towards. They've got more than enough damage with the minus armor from the Shadowfiend, the Venge, the Bristleback. But we'll see exactly what they have in mind here. Still looking for the safe lane farming hero for burning
They'll
most likely, as well as
they'll
another
probably leave
support.
that to the last pick, I guess. You can pick your support right now. I'm not sure, but it feels like you want to leave the carry for last.
The other option is the AA, which they used last game.
Yeah,
Good hero
true.
against the Wisp, but
Also, safe lane Bristleback.
Team Empire.
Burning going to be on the Bristleback. They pick up the Bat Rider, something which they've already protected by picking the Venge for themselves. There is a relocate again, but a niche little kind of way of dealing with the lasso, but not something you can always rely on.
They need
This-
some.
I mean,
they need a very heavy carry for
The
Empire.
problem, I think this Bat Ride pick's amazing because IG just saw Empire going to be running like a one carry lineup. You picked up the Brewmaster.
seconds remaining.
Whatever carry it's going to be, whatever mid lane it's going to be for Resolution is going to be like the only
5
carry.
seconds
That's your
remaining.
lasso target every single team fight. We saw that last game. All he had to do was lasso the Bristleback. Brewmaster was not a problem, and
Reserve
IG
time.
see the same thing and say, well, great, let's just do that again.
Yes, that's like the strength of Bat Rider when the enemy has just one key hero to lock down. It feels like they just need a very heavy carry. Like PA is just one of the few options left. There's nothing much that can carry very hard.
Phantom
Yeah,
Assassin.
it will be the PA.
Invictus Gaming's turn to ban.
Our first PA pick of the tournament, I believe. Kind of,
Is this the first pick, first time in this tournament?
I believe so. Haven't seen a PA, at least for the LAN finals.
10
But
seconds
a hero that Resolution's run a bit of in the past, Empire pretty comfortable with,
5 seconds remaining.
kind of a go-to from time to time and something they have paired with the Wisp, but
Yeah,
I feel like IG have the answers for this.
I feel the Earthshaker is more or less going to be an off lane now for Empire, and they're going to be looking to pick up another lane support with the Brewmaster.
Maybe just like a standard Skywrath pick, something with some actual damage output.
Skyrath is really weak this game though. He dies too easily. Huh,
Magnus,
IG
yeah.
thinks that the Earthshaker is support.
Invictus Gaming's
Oh.
turn to
Rubik,
IG now?
Rubik or Lion here, I think, are the best two choices for supports for IG.
I like the AA ban, take out the Wisp peel.
Yeah. A definitely one of the few heroes that's really good against the IO. You can't you prevent him from healing the PA. He loses a lot of effectiveness in team fight.
10 seconds remaining.
The other thing where a Lion can be good is the Hex against the PA evasion.
Yeah,
5
definitely.
seconds
These two are so far I think the best choices. Lion or Rubik.
And you're going to
Reserve
think
time.
things through here. See what hero they want to get. Probably for Chuan as his last pick, with Faith likely to be on the Vengeful Spirit.
The other one is like Sanking, but it's difficult though because they have too many jungling heroes, so I'm not so sure about
5
that.
seconds
Oh, Undying comes out.
remaining. Team Empire's turn
This
to
is, I think, dual lanes, Undying plus Bat Rider.
We saw it last game where they sent Faith to the off lane to help kind of support.
Yeah,
in the
very
early
strong
levels.
dual lanes. It's one of the few ways to deal with the IO. IO is going to dual lane middle with PA, and the safe lane Brewmaster is going to have a harder time against two heroes. So Earthshaker is off lane, Witch Doctor plus Pandas on the safe lane. I guess.
It feels like this was the IG strategy coming into this best of 3 series. Let's give them Wisp, and if they take it, we punish it by doing dual lanes, or at least kind of play more greedy by going for these kind of dual lanes. So we'll see how Empire kind of react to this, but I don't really feel like there's any kind of big deviations they can do with their lanes. The Witch Doctor picked up as that support for Silent in the safe lane, Earthshaker likely be off lane. Your Wisp PA, that's your mid lane. I don't think there's really too much else you can do if you're Empire. Maybe the Wisp rotates around a bit more and leaves Resolution kind of more solo, but...
You know, I'm not sure if the Undying is actually going to help the Shadow Fiend first or not, or they're just going to leave him, because Wisp PA is a very hard lane for Shadow Fiend early on. They have so much kill potential on the SF.
5 seconds.
All right, well,
remaining.
we'll see the lanes, things unravel here. Game 2, are you favoring the IG draft then, or...?
I still think Empire's draft can be much more aggressive early on. Oh, they swap heroes.
Well, here we go, guys. Game 2, IG versus Team Empire. We've got Invictus Gaming leading 1-0 on the Radiant side. We'll have Luo playing the off-lane Bat Rider. Ferrari 430 on the Bristleback. Faith going to be handling the Undying, leaving Chuan on the Vengeful Spirit, and Burning. Playing the Shadow Fiend. It's a Burning Shadow Fiend and a Ferrari.
Yeah, they
Bristle.
don't want the SF to commit against the PA plus IO combination.
Okay, well on the Dire side, Team Empire going to be running in the safe lane. Silent on his Brewmaster. Always want to fly on the Witch Doctor. Resolution going to be on the PA. IO going to be handled by Aloha Dance. And finally, in the off lane, Yoki, Earthshaker.
So looking at the lanes, top lane, Bat Rider plus Undying, I think this lane is going to be very problematic for the Panda.
30 seconds.
Panda's going to struggle in this lane.
Does feel like IG with their laning setup have set things up pretty nicely here. Burning not really known for his Shadow Fiend play, but a player who...
He used to play this hero a lot in the Dota 1 days.
Okay.
It's a carry.
Oh, gonna see them.
So Io's going to get the Bounty Rune at bottom. Who's going to get it at top? Ferrari.
Looks like both mid laners will get one apiece. Help Ferrari out in the mid lane. Looks like he's going to be rushing a bottle, and that's going to help him get on his way there with a couple of pulled tangos. Gives him that slightly faster level 2 as well. Get early points in the Bristleback, which are always going to help.
So the Venge, is he going to dual lane mid? No, he's going back bottom. So it's going to be Bristleback alone against the Wisp and PA.
Yoki, offlane on that Earthshaker, just getting that kind of fissure block happening as much as possible. Gets the second fissure off. Actually doesn't really get...
I think he did this on purpose. He
Yeah,
leaked
okay.
two creeps so that they will actually push later.
And the range creep on the IG side, not getting down to deny range, so it looks like it will be pushing out, but Tron's going to go for the early pull, so this is only going to be one creep wave of XP
Yes,
for
Silent
Yoki.
is going to have a very rough time in this lane. He's not going to be able to get too much farm. This lane is so strong. Undying plus Bat Rider.
Yeah, he's already down very low on HP. He's picked up a magic stick to help him out, but still a tough lane in general. Always want to fly, just kind of saying, look, I can't do too much. I'm just going to pull, keep the lane back, try to get the creep wave under the tower so you can at least find some farm there.
Looking at the last hits at the moment, 4-0 on the Bat Rider, so he's having a really good time in the lane, and supports are just trying to pull and help the Panda as much as possible. Earthshaker has 2 last hits so far, still decent.
Yep, wants to just get in and leech XP from this medium camp, so Tron doing what he can as far as getting some XP farm himself, deny XP as well from the Earthshaker, and not let this lane push out too much. And Burning should have a pretty good time in this safe lane. So for IG, their off lane's going well, their safe lane's going well, and mid lane, I mean, your Bristles, he's going to do okay as long as he doesn't die to the
almost
Wisp
on
PA.
par on CS with the PA, which is really good. And looking at the levels of the Wisp is level 2 now, still no Spirit, so he's still safe for now. Once the IO has level 4, probably it's dangerous.
Okay, they're in, but Ferrari, his bottle's been delivered. He can heal back up. He may even... Okay, he's not going to turn. Out of mana. Immediately uses up most of his bottle charges, though, and either going to have to head back to base or bottle crow here. Looks like he'll send the bottle back on the career.
Yeah, he's still going to suffer a lot of pressure from the PA and the IO. A lot of harassment. He's going to bottle crawl a lot of times this game.
Who at top, just flying down a creep wave here. Even hits the Centaurs as well, so getting some good
Oh,
farm.
top
But
lane,
here
the
comes Cask. Oh, gets the double cast on Faith. He's in trouble. Looks like Empire may get first blood. He drops the tomb, but it's too late. They'll even farm the tombstone for some additional cash. Silent gets the last one on that one, but it's always want to fly with the first blood.
That was such a good play, realizing that the Undying was in a very bad position around here and he was stuck. Just very good heads-up play from Empire.
Picked their moment well. They had the weaker lane, but they find the opening, they find the mistake from IG and get first blood. Suddenly, this top lane doesn't look so bad.
It was just they were too comfortable in the lane. They were thinking they were bullying them so hard, so they tried to just get too much out of the lane and just got punished by that.
See what's happened in some of these other lanes here. For the most part, IG not to be too concerned.
And just watch how Empire is playing this combination. They're not focusing so much on stacking because PA doesn't clear stacks and they're just focusing on the lane with the Whis.
At the same time, they may be focusing on the lane, but Ferrari, he's got 10 CS. He has not
Luo's
really struggled.
in trouble top.
Wow, that's a lot of damage from this Maledict, down to 90 HP. One more right click from the high ground.
Oh no.
Salve, is this going to be enough? It's going to tick him close. 45 HP, he survives,
Oh,
just
heal.
barely. A last second soul rip even almost being
He just
used.
popped level 3 and he took sorry just to heal him.
Okay. Is a good spell at level 1, something he probably wanted to get his hands on regardless. Maybe not level 3, but doesn't hurt the Undying too much.
Okay, they spot Yoki's rotation towards middle lane with this ward, so Ferrari's going to be playing very safe from now.
Fine, actually gets the wave onto Yoki as well,
He's
so
starting to fall behind in CS. 11 CS for 21 on PA. 10 CS behind for now.
Pure Bristle, he's still getting his levels and can always fall back to some stacks. Hasn't started stacking his Ancients just yet. The jungle are also going to be taken by the Pat Rider, so Ferrari wants stacks. He's almost going to do it himself at those Ancients. Bottom lane, Yoki gets stunned up. Burning has got a double raise. It looks like it's going to be a kill. Burning secures the kill onto Yoki. Picked up some early treads and he's off to the races. Top farmer right now.
Middle lane.
Oh, Ferrari, he's getting quill stacks off. You don't want to dive this. Not when he's got 10 stick charges. He's going to turn around. Aloha Dance could be in some trouble here. The TP in from Yoki.
Oh, he missed the fissure.
No. And he gets the kill on Io. Ferrari for 30.
He's going to go for another kill.
Oh my god, punishing misplays here. He wants Yoki. He may get this with the stick charges. One more quill in 2 seconds. He's going to get a double kill. Resolution will stay around and leech some golden XP. Not sure if it was worth it for that secondary kill in the Earthshaker, but still a big win overall for your Bristleback.
Yeah, definitely. He could have just backed off, but I think he just wanted, because of how the situation turned, and it's very normal for a player just to go for the second kill there. Either you see doing some jungle and Undying is taking the solo experience on top.
We'll get the stacks keep going.
And if you just look at the CS scores, Parker, Panda has been severely hampered by this dual lane. He only has 32 compared to the Shadow Fiend that has 42.
Same time, it's better than I would have expected coming in with the dual lane being up there, so. Silent, he's getting out farmed, but I feel like it could be a lot worse, especially if they hadn't gotten that kill
Oh, middle
earlier.
lane. Here comes the bench. Oh no, Resolution in trouble.
He gets tethered up, has a blink. He may need to blink south here. Luo's here as well. He's got a haste rune. Uh-oh. Heals from Aloha Dancer, not really stopping the bottle charges. Now they're going to go on the west. Resolution, one more quill spray should be enough.
Oh
Nope, one more.
no, the cast!
Oh, big car still bouncing. Ferrari in trouble. He's been maledicted up. Can they bring down the pianist? It sure as hell looks like it. Back gets the PA elsewhere. Witch Doctor, one more quill could spell his death. The maledict gonna be enough. They lose Ferrari. Well, Burning picks up a couple kills in the meanwhile. He's rotated in. Level 7 on your Shadow Fiend. Well, aggressive play, but it's coming from IG. Coming into this series, we expect more of the aggression out of the Empire camp, but here in Game 2, it's IG with the Bristleback and with the SF even rotating around.
What is the SF building?
Duels/mech? I don't know, man. What is he building? You tell me.
think Use and Mac.
Can tell this guy hasn't played Shadow Fiend since Dota 1, maybe.
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably he wants both.
Whoa, mid lane. Oh, I mean top lane, sorry. Undying goes down to the PA. That was a rotation from Resolution. Something it seems Undying wasn't ready for. Neither were we at the casting desk.
And here, they're going to get a D-ward here on Chuan, on this observer ward. But the Sentry is going to stay here, blocking the Ancients so that the Bristol can't farm it. And here's the first Panda split. It's going to come on bottom lane.
Yeah, looks like they really want this kill on Burning. They see how farmed he is, and he is not got a good escape. The clap is there, and they're not going to need the split. Burning goes down with ease. Empire get a much-needed kill on Burning Shadow Fiend.
He still hasn't spent his gold, so I'm not sure what he wants to buy.
I mean, you see the ring in the Sage's mask. I don't think Burning knows what he wants to buy. One moment he's thinking mech, the next he's thinking Yules.
If you don't know what you want to buy, you buy a Midas.
Decide later.
Yeah, you decide later.
Well, the farm he was getting, it could have been possible item choice, but not where he goes. Picks up a Hedris, so it looks like he will be going into a mech first.
Yeah, mech definitely very helpful against the PA, having the armor and the Panda split as well. So, and the Chinese Shadow Fiends mostly like to get a mech as their first item instead of the U Scepter. And they have the lineup to do so, you know. They have Undying and Bristol, very good at fighting 5v5. So having the mech on the Shadow Fiend is very helpful towards the lineup the team has.
And we're seeing again from IG, when they get this Bat Rider, they give Faith a lot of XP and farm in the offlane. He's already hitting level 6 now, 9 minutes in as a support. Like to prioritize having these jungling offlaners or safe lane farmers so they can give lanes and farm and XP to their supports as well. Much greater farm distribution coming out from Team IG.
Yeah, Burning completes the mech.
Where they start taking some more towers here. They've already got the T1 at middle lane, so...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Panda still has their split up, so it's gonna be dangerous if they want to fight with this mecha on the Shadow Fiend.
And Resolution as a PA.
Look at the timing. They have Blink Dagger and the mech on the same time. This is time to fight, even though Panda is split. I think they want to just go and fight right now.
The ward scouting out Burning here. They're going to go around the side here. He's got a mech though. They've got to do a lot of damage if they want this kill. The clap is there. One crit. Is he going for the split? Holding onto it for now. Then your mech comes out. Forces out a Requiem. Burning not going to cancel that one. Some decent harass coming out on Burning and...
Oh, Ayo gets a regen. This is very, very good.
Top lane, by the way. Faith gets 2 main ganked here. The TP out is there. Will there be enough damage? Yes, just barely.
PA going for more early fighting items. He completes the drums.
I think recognizing that these Eastern teams normally go for the mech build on Shadow Fiend, will look to take your towers. There's a Bat Blink coming. He needs to fight with his team as early as possible. And PA, not a bad hero to fight with.
Yeah, PA is definitely a very good hero to fight early on with the spells he has and early items like drums or maybe even... I guess the Vlads will be built on the Panda, so PA can go BKB after this.
Yeah, he's
or
going to
even
need
Yasha. He can even go Yasha first. So here comes the Bat Rider. He's going to pick up the Berserker here.
Could be an easy pick up here. Always want to fly. Lassoed up. The Chain Stun is there. Chuan brings him down, but here comes a relocate. Silent. Looking for some revenge kills here. Chuan has a TP. And
Blink is coming off cooldown.
Oh,
here comes the Booster back.
Lohardan still alive for the time being. Needs to bottle back up. Farah with run right click. He gets thrown up in the air. The relocate out as well. He's still alive for the time being. IG going to lose Chuan to one more right click from the PA. He goes down. It's Yoki next on the chopping block though. IG want to chase him. This Bristleback being thrown up in the air for the second time. Allowing this PA to focus the rest. Luo doesn't have a Firefly and he's going to die to Resolution. Gets the crit. Resolution now in a bit of trouble though. He's popped the drum. Ferrari going to chase him back to the tower and, well, brought down. Bristleback just on a warpath. Takes out the Empire carry and... Well,
he still got control so badly in the fight by the Panda, but in the end, IG still managed to take out the PA, but they lost 2 heroes.
2 for 2. They got the Witch Doctor as well at the start of the fight.
Oh, are they going to go in right now?
They want to.
Has Visual.
Bit of Blink Clap. Ferrari on the Bristleback. This is not a hill they can easily get.
Is this the kill they want? He's doing so much damage. Look at the kill space.
Oh god, this Witch Doctor. He's going to get at least 1 kill it looks like. No, he doesn't do it. Faith comes, gets the decay. He almost got multiple kills there. 10 seconds for a lasso. Luo just looking to Firefly down Yoki. The Flame Breaker will push him back, but here comes the TP.
Here comes the backup.
Oh, it's the PA, and PA is ready to clean up. Gets the Batrider. Empire. They strike back, get a couple kills here at top lane, and important kills at that. The Bristle and the Batrider. They're diving past the tower. They're going to catch up Faith. He drops a tomb, but actually Silent.
Oh,
maybe
Silent has to be very careful.
Takes a few tower hits. There's zombies on him as well. Faith doesn't have mana for anything else here. The zombies will finish off the job though. Oh, a bit too aggressive from your Silent Brewmaster.
It's a level 4 tombstone, so it did a lot of damage for him.
Burning now. Will push away the PA from the top lane with a raise, and looks like IG maybe in a better position to go for this C1 top tower. Chuan will catch out Yoki, gets the kill onto Burning with a raise. 11 kills to 10 here. Bit of a slugfest here in game number 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under
You see,
attack.
always want to find doing some sneaky warding here.
This guy's always getting the sneaky wards off. His ward game is
Look at
is
the
up
wards
there.
right now. They have one here, one over here. So the junglers basically all seen for Empire. They can
Dire's top tower
see
is
IG
under
farming
attack.
each and every camp almost.
Well, it's been top lane where I feel like they've needed these wards, at least for the last few minutes. IG with the T1 tower, though, may look to focus more on their side of the map. All the T1 towers have been
They're
claimed.
gonna try and kill the bat here.
Rough idea of where he is, if they
It's
want
going
to.
back for a Battle Fury, it seems, on the PA. Not gonna go for an early BKB.
I think he's also going to realize, like, okay, we're not winning this game early. I'm our only carry. I need damage. A farming tool as well in the Battle Fury, so... Seems like an okay choice here. He can go to Battle Fury, then work on the BKB afterwards. If he went straight BKB, he would just get out-farmed.
The offlane Earthshaker is very underwhelming this game compared to Sand King the last game from Yoki.
Yeah.
The ward's gonna mostly spot out a smoke here from IG.
Oh, that's that always want to fly warding. What do Empire look to do? Are they going to try set a trap or just
They're gonna
play
try...
keep away? Okay.
Okay.
That's an interesting move. Team Empire playing very cautious on their side of the
They're
map.
really scared though. They think IG is coming to get them.
Good reason that they may be scared. They've got the blink on the Brewmaster maybe as an
Panda
initiation
split
tool.
here.
He blinks in, he guesses right, the clap is there with a split.
Oh, this could be
Burning.
bad for them.
Oh, nice swap from Chuan. That'll keep Burning alive. Gets him out of the Roshan pit. What a vision, keeping everyone stuck inside Chuan. He's going to go down. It looks
Look
like
at the tombstone. The tombstone is doing a lot of
they've got
damage.
to deal with it. They can't take it out. It's on the high ground doing so much work. Roshan is low. Silent gets out of the split just before it goes down. IG have lost 3. It's a disaster for Roast, right? Even with the tombstone on the high ground. Ferrari's going to DD though. It's going to bring down Silent. The damage output on this Bristleback is too much. He's doing it
all alone.
alone.
He's all alone.
It's 1v5, but Ferrari don't care. He's going back in. He wants Yoki. He's the raid boss. You can't fight this Bristleback. You may have killed his teammates, but you cannot kill the Bristle.
Is he going to run in still? He's still in full HP.
They have to consider it.
And they can
Roshan
just
was
run
very
in.
low from earlier on.
Oh my god.
What's the play here? Can you bring down the Bristleback? You get a nice block off, hits the clap
Look
as
at
well.
how tanky he is.
He is so survivable, but PA arrives and will save the day. Yoki gets the Echo Slam. Chuan gets caught out as well. Bristle, immediate buyback, but it may be too late. Roche is low. Empire want to go for that one. IG, they've got to swoop in and swoop in soon. Luo's there, goes in. Lasso Silo to the higher ground, but didn't get the Aegis. PA picks that one up, and damage has been done, possibly to Silent as well, though. He's stuck on the Firefly, can't get down, no force up available, and it looks like Silent gonna pay for this one. Tether across from the Wisp, and Luo stuck himself. The Deathlock gonna bring him down. No, it gets cancelled. Always wanna fly. Chickens out, backs off, and IG. Bit of a hectic fight around the Roche pit there. They
Empire was definitely victorious from that fight. They forced out a buyback from Bristol, and they got the Aegis on the PA.
5k gold lead of IG has disappeared after that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Empire back in this one, and Resolution after getting Roche and getting a couple kills, suddenly almost has a completed Battle Fury, just about 700-800 gold away.
This game is looking really good for Empire right now because they have a Safe Flame, Shadow Fiend, and PA is going to outcarry the Shadow Fiend later in the game.
It's still IG with the 2 carries set up. They've got Shadow Fiend and Bristleback, and also the Batrider with a lasso for the PA.
Yeah.
Empire are going to have to team fight really well with
it's
the
just
Earthshake.
after that buyback, the Bristol's item progression is going to be greatly hampered. So I feel his item progression will be fairly slow after this. He has a huge ancient stack here to deal with.
Burning on Shadow Fiend, still same problem as earlier. What item's Burning going? He's just so indecisive.
What?
He's going Aghanim Scepter Winter. It's the new secret upgrade.
It's like I'm gonna get a use. Wait, I kind of need BKB.
Oh, he needs to make up his mind.
This is really awkward. I think the use would actually be not that bad this game. You can cancel the Death Ward and you can protect yourself from the PA and the Panda ultimate.
Good setup too.
It's still I still think it's a good item this game.
Burning, the fact that he's gone back for this Ogre Club suggests maybe he's going to get the BKB first.
Every time we see players unsure of items, we know what happens in the end of the day.
And there's your PA Battle Fury. There's been no hesitation from Resolution. He's known what he's wanted for some time, and he's now got it in this Battle Fury.
Yeah, the PA is very strong right now. Let's Aurora soon for the PA to lifesteal, and he has a lot of damage and sustain from the IO. He's actually finishing his use. Okay.
I mean, it seems like a solid item. It's not going to take him long to farm a BKB. Yul's not quite as potent without the Blink Dagger, but still a good item regardless.
I mean, at least he Yul's and BKB make sure that he can actually get his ultimate off on the Yul's target instead of going for the Blink Dagger.
And PA has not got a BKB yet, so there's still a chance that Burning could use that Yul's to set up onto the PA.
I imagine the next item is definitely a BKB from the PA.
Yeah,
You just need to survive in team fights and you kill everyone after that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
With this good vision around the mid lane, it seems Empire may be able to take down this tier 1 tower. TP's coming back, but Resolution on the front lines has an Aegis and doesn't really make a great lasso target when there's a Blink Earthshaker behind him. PA's going to be the one blinking in. Thinks about this one. Blinked forward from the Earthshaker, but now he's in a bad spot here. Lua gets hit by a clap. It's Lua on the wrong side of the fissure, though. He's going to be okay, it looks like. Fireflies to the high ground, thrown up in the air. Towards the mid lane, the Primal Split has not been used that effectively. They lose the Wisp to the Bristleback, and Bat just looking to escape from the Bruise Split, and it looks like he won't be successful. One more fissure. Come on, quick, nice swap. Luo! Oh, he goes down. Brewmaster gets the last crit. Blinks himself out, but Empire have lost 3. In the mid lane, Echo Slam comes in, a big damage, but it's just a Vengeful Spirit. Doesn't really seem worthwhile, as Empire lost PA twice in the backlines. Oh no, this is not the fight Empire had in mind around that tier 1 mid tower.
They lost the AG, so technically they lost 4 heroes, and IG gave up 2 heroes. Yeah, it was 2 for 4.
Very good team fight for IG. They kind of split Team Empire up. Empire had
imagine the start of the fight. The Bear Rider couldn't lasso the Earthshaker around his region, and he got initiated by the Panda. But they still won the fight because PA was isolated here, and Undying was just keeping him controlled and slowed with the Tombstone.
As much as not getting the lasso off was a bit of an issue for IG, I feel that the big issue for Empire is like they went high ground. The Primal Split was kind of wasted.
Yeah,
Bear Rider just fireflied out of there, and
it was also like Bristleback plus Undying. A lot of team fight.
Relocate coming in. They want Burning. He's only got a Yule Scepter. Will mech himself up, but limited support here. Can Empire get this kill? They will. Oh no, Luo, he's gone into this fight here, but they've got the Tombstone. They're fighting under it. Bristleback cleaning up. Gets 2, and without a Wisp, Silent has lost his escape. He's got no TP, has a blink, but the earn damage cancelling that one for the time being. Yoki may look to cover the retreat with a fissure here. The zombies keep on cancelling that blink dagger. Silent, can he get out of this one? Here comes Ferrari, but Silent got the blink out. Still chasing though, may go for this one with a goo. Gets the quill, and Silent now. Clap is there, but second goo comes out, more quills. Wow, nice fissure from Yoki.
That fissure.
This guy knows his Earthshaker. He may not have had quite the same impact as he did on his Game 1 Sanking, but making some nice fissures here in the mid game.
That's like a bro play. Thanks, bro. Get me out of there.
19 kills apiece, and this game is still very much in the balance. IG have a 2K gold lead, 2K experience lead, but nothing to write home about.
And Bristleback after that fight. Close behind the Panda on net worth right now. He was really far behind before that. He could opt to complete his Crimson Guard, really good against the Panda ultimate, or he can just go for damage, which is SMY.
Crimson Guard also not bad against the PA for your whole team, giving that some damage
Crimson
block.
Guard just seems really good this game against their heroes.
Has saved up a lot of money, which does suggest maybe something a bit bigger in mind.
Radiant's top
Undying
tower
even has
is
a
under
gem
attack.
right now. Gonna do some dewarding here.
Without vision, Empire may struggle to keep up. IG can kind of fall back and just try to look to out-farm Empire. They've still got a lot of room to grow. Shadow Fiend to finish his BKB. Ferrari pick up his big item. Picks up a no club for now, so either BKB or maybe a Sanj and Yasha.
Probably just Sanj and Yasha. I feel BKB doesn't really do so much right now. Maybe late game you need a BKB against PA so he can't use Blink Strike on you, which is majority of the PA's damage. If he can't Blink Strike on you, he doesn't have the attack speed, so it negates a lot of damage in that sense.
Team Empire gonna play things a bit slowly here. Roshan gonna be respawning sometime in the next 3.5 minutes. Something both teams have a close eye on. For Empire, they're kind of waiting for the BKB of Resolution. He's farming Ancient Stacks, getting some pretty decent farm overall, but still only about halfway to that BKB.
So for PA, I think PA just needs the BKB before they try to take another fight because they can't afford to lose the PA again in fights. Like the Whis is like, can't really save him in the fights that easily without BKB on the PA. He needs it to survive himself.
For IG, they did go for a BKB on Ferrari. I think he's just sick of being thrown up in the air during a team fight by the Cyclone. Brewmaster's done a great job as far as controlling him in these fights, and Empire going to have to look at other ways of dealing with him. They've got the physical damage output of a PA, but maybe some time before this PA is truly ready to take on a Bristleback, head on in a fight. IG have made the move through the Dire jungle. They've smoked up. Likely want to put down some wards here. Chuan's got a couple on him, and ideally also find a pick off on top of that. Witch Doctor coming towards his top lane. A ward on the high ground cliff here will spot his out his movement. Mid lane where they see Silent here.
Silent's going to be in trouble.
Here comes a Blink Lasso. They're going to get Silent here. They get this. Can they burst him down though? Have they got the damage? They need maybe a bit more. No, just barely. The Flame Break seals the kill. Nice chain stun with the Magic Missile of Flame Break, and they want more. They're going to catch out Always Want to Fly here. Chuan. Magic Missile's on cooldown, and all heroes will pull back and complete the tier 2 tower at top of the lane.
This Undying has been doing so much work in team fights. And with the double BKBs now on the Shadow Fiend and the Bristleback, Empire's gonna have a very hard time taking fights. Kind of feels like the first game right now. When IG gets all their BKBs and their heroes sort of can't really team fight IG anymore.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
With that, it means quite likely IG are going to be the ones who have complete Roche control. I do have the Brew split, but without the PA BKB, contesting a Roshan just doesn't really seem on the cards, and you give IG an Aegis in their hands, they'll take that last tier 2 bottom tower. These, they can even consider going for a high ground siege. Not a bad lineup and item set right now around the board with double BKB. They've got big team fight potential. Not to mention the third BKB of Luo not too far off as well. Luo's got a lot done this game.
For my top.
Like you mentioned, once they actually secure the creeps on the map, like get every lane push out, Roshan is going to be an open choice for IG with the minus armor on the Bristleback and the Shadow Fiend. And
One
once
play
they have
Empire
3
can
BKBs as well, I think it's just very easy to team fight for IG.
Classic play you can make with a Wisp on your team. You smoke up 3 heroes, have the Wisp +1, push out a lane, and kind of relocate in should you find a kill or a fight somewhere on the map.
I'm not even sure if they can win a fight right now. If it's a 5v5 fight, IG is just going to roll
They're
them over.
5-manning, yeah.
They can't really fight right now. They are hoping just to get 2 towers. They got a tower in middle and they got a tower at top. So this is still really good for Empire. This is a good trade for Empire.
And it's going to force IG back, so they'll TP Ferrari mid lane, and IG going to TP the Shadow Fiend top, so they don't have to worry about the Roche threat just yet. Empire now can plan their next move. And as far as their next move goes, Winter, are they looking to take a fight anytime soon, or are they just kind of hiding on their side of the map?
Even with the BKB though, I still feel they might not be able to win the fights. It's uncertain. They are gonna do the Roche with the double damage on the Brewmaster. Bat Rider's gonna scout them out, I think.
Oh, Bat Rider, he's grabbed Always Wanna Fly. The Witch Doctor pulled the high ground. Nice vision. They're trying to secure Roche during this. They lose Always Wanna Fly, but can they bring down Roche?
No.
Bristleback's in there. BKB, he wants this Aegis. Both teams trying to go for this one. Ferrari's got space. It gets stashed. Ferrari with the Aegis snipe. 2 Empire heroes dead. It's an all-out disaster in the pit. Empire, they're just scurrying away. Resolution's BKB going to end, and Ferrari, he's got the nasally goo locking him in place. The swap is there to cancel the TP. Resolution needs a blink out. Can he find it? No, sirree. 3 dead. Empire lose Roche and find themselves in a tough spot here. Yule, Spirit Bomb burning. One more raise. He's going to get it with the BKB. 4 dead. Just Silence Brewmaster left standing, and he's going to find a TP.
And things not looking good for Empire anymore. That was their hope, the Aegis on the PA for them to fight. And that was like the 10-second BKB charge on the PA as well. Just not having the Witch Doctor for the start of the fight. He got lassoed and taken out right away. It was just a major part of the damage, not having the Death Ward.
Onto the high ground we go. You've got an Aegis and a Reaver picked up by Ferrari. He's tanky. They get the swap back in Aloha Dance. This looks like a dead whiz to me. The Death Ward being channeled here, but the Bristleback can just fight. Always Wanna Fly, and will do so. He's going in. The Flame Break will secure the kill. Empire buying time for some of the other heroes to respawn. Looks like they'll get the kill on Chuan with the Maledict, but it's not the end of the world for IG. Looks like they may get themselves racks here. Tombstone has been dropped, but taking damage from the tier 4 towers. Echo Slam out onto Luo. Gets to the low ground here. Still alive for the time being. May need a mech. On cooldown though, Luo. Like he'll barely survive this Maledict as Silent charging forward. He's being BKB'd up onto the high ground. It's your Bristleback. He's fighting the backline. He's bringing down the Witch Doctor with ease. PA doing what he can forward. Brings down Burning, moves on the Faith here. They want to get the Untimed, but the lasso is there, and here comes Ferrari. This Bristle boss just shredding apart Team Empire. The split comes back up. They may need to use this to keep Silent alive. It's Bristleback versus the world, but I don't think Ferrari cares. He's got an Aegis. He can fight this one. Keep throwing your quills. Turn your back, get those quills going. Ferrari getting low here. He may die at once, possibly even a second time. He's really going to start stacking those quills, but 5-6 quill stacks.
Here comes the savior. Here comes the savior.
Oh, swap out from Chuan. Nicely played, the sacrificial lamb. Blink forward from Yoki. I don't know if this is the play though. Ferrari may look to turn and kill Yoki. They'll lose Chuan, but Ferrari thrown up in the air. They're still going to catch him. Can they get him? This would be a full team wipe. They already got rid of the Aegis here. Ferrari gets crit. Resolution. Gonna get the kill with the Brewmaster. Empire put the entire IG team on the sidelines. Much needed team fight victory. And Resolution, all of a sudden, your most farmed hero in the game.
That was just a really good defense from Empire. And IG, after taking the tier 3 tower, they just stayed around too long. Without having their major spells, they didn't have the SF ultimate, they didn't have BKBs, and even though with the Aegis, they were just not strong enough to fight there. They didn't have Lasso as well.
Resolution can now get to work on a Skull Basher, build into that Abyssal Blade. Suddenly this Bristleback not looking as scary as he once did. Also a bit surprised by this Harder Tarrasque, but I feel like this is just not a good value item.
Yeah, I think he needs armor against the PA. Like
Shivers or an AC?
Shivers or AC would... I mean, you can get the heart, but you probably need a plate meal so that the heart's HP gets worth.
Your standard fighting build, your Sanjin Yasha felt like a good item to go for this game. Surprised he didn't go for something a bit more normal.
Really surprising pickup. You only get it if you're super far ahead. That's how they felt of the game. They wanted the sustain from the Bristleback so he can actually siege the high ground with the heart.
Late game, because your ideal late game item is you only have an MKB to fight the PA through evasion.
Right now the Bristleback is just not able to combat against the PA because of the item selection he went. He doesn't have armor, he doesn't have MKB. So Bat Rider, gonna get a pick off here.
Looks like he's gonna catch out the Wisp here. Breaks the tether and Aloha Dance will go down.
minor loss for Empire there,
Yeah.
losing the IO instead of the carries.
The Hadatras now being picked up at the side shop. As for Ferrari, level 18, still
It has
very
gotten
scary.
to the point where the Bat Rider has to just lasso the PA again. Like in the last couple of fights, they still won even though he lassoed someone else, but now the PA is just far too strong. He needs to focus the lasso on the PA.
There's some good farm and burning as well. His Shadow Fiend actually overtaking the PA. Working towards an MKB, so he wants to be able to fight the PA head on, not have to worry about that evasion, and he's got the completed MKB.
He is still going to be able to take down the Shadow Fiend fairly easily as well. He's not that tanky with his item build.
It does feel like burning has to be kept alive. These swaps from Chuan have to be on point, and for the most part this game, they've been good. They saved the SF at the Roche Pit earlier. That last fight, he tried to save the Bristleback, just Bristle couldn't quite get out of there. For IG, this Venge is going to be a key hero for them moving towards the late game. It also feels like Yoki didn't have much impact in the first 10-15 minutes of the game, but the last 50 minutes of the game, he's been huge on this Earthshaker.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of big fissures in the team fights, and now the game has reached a point where the Undying has started to lose his effectiveness in team fight. He's not as useful as maybe 10 minutes before. His impact in the team fight is getting less and less as time goes by.
Maybe a bit of a worry. Compare that to what the Earthshaker... Well, Earthshaker not support, but like a Witch Doctor Casco. Blink, Echo Slam bottom lane. They went on Burning. Not going to get it. The Relocator is there. Trying with the swap. Not going to save Burning. Resolution. Changes target. He wants Burning with the BKB. He can get it. Second hero is going to be Chuan. The Tomb's there, but you mentioned it. His Tomb has just fallen off. Chuan. No way. Oh, there is a way out.
Mercy.
The Relocate is the way out.
Have mercy on me, Chuan says.
Oh, could have left Resolution there. Maybe a bit worried about him getting lassoed and brought down. Probably the safer play just to take the SF.
Yeah, it was just a really safe play just to get out. They already got
It's
what
just-
they
it's
what
just
they
a
want,
Venge,
the
yeah.
Shadow Fiend. Venge is not a game-changing kill.
Nice initiation and just using that Blink Echo Slam to start things off on Burning, and big kill to be picking
Bat
up.
Rider, is he gonna find? No, he's not
On
gonna
his
see
own
it.
here though. Empire have pulled their way back into this game. PA farmed well. Silent working on the Soul Crest now to go with his Vlad's BKB.
The Panda is actually gonna make the PA very, very strong right now, with both the auras up on him.
Looks like it's going to be happening soon. Earthshaker completing his next utility item, has Blink Full Staff and now a Yule Scepter back at base, so Yoki offering a lot of control to his team. Seems to be his role in this team, be it the Sand King, the Punch we've
I
seen
think
sometimes.
majorly the use can be used to disable the Venge primarily in the team fight where they are focusing the Shadow Fiend or they are focusing the Bristleback, and the Earthshaker blinks behind, stops the Venge from swapping whoever is getting focused in front. It has a lot of utility this game. So Bristol picks up a plate meal. That would actually help him a lot against all the physical damage. Either he goes for a Shivers or AC. Both will be very helpful for his team. Or even he can actually even go both of them. He needs a lot of armor this game.
Reached that 8-minute mark past where Roche last died, so Roche respawning anytime within the next 3 minutes, and a pretty medium-sized Roche respawn. Both teams will be keeping a keen eye out for Roche. Lou's been doing a few Firefly sweeps through the Roche pit, checking for wards with his gem, and spotted the one dire ward that is there around the Roche pit.
Here we go.
Where are Empire headed? Looks like they may want to
They're
loop
gonna
through
come
the
from
Radiant
this-
jungle.
They're going to come from this direction.
That's going to be a great angle, because that's exactly where IG are and exactly what they're not expecting. Bristleback may be the one they get the jump on, which actually isn't too bad if you can get him before he BKBs, but that may not be the case. Ferrari going to BKB it right off the bat. They go into bait. They don't get anything
Lasso
out
on
of
the
him.
PA.
Lasso on Resolution, but he's BKB'd. He's got the Wisp relocated out as well. Resolution taking heavy damage. He gets away, though, being healed up by the Wisp, and he can go back into Burning's Requiem. Complete Wisp for the most part. Nice Witch Doctor Deathlord on a Burning. He self-uses. That's only going to delay his own death, it looks like. Echo Slam from Yoki, then killing it. Empire get 2. Shadow Fiend is dead. Lua going to be next here. They've killed off 3, only losing their Wisp and looking for a 4th. Ferrari in trouble. Looking to go for the Witch Doctor here, maybe to cover his retreat. Great control coming in from Yoki. Going to keep the Witch Doctor alive, and Ferrari goes down. Resolution getting the 4th kill. He's looking for a 5th. He's done it. Yoki cleans up. 5-for-1 trade. Possible Roshan secured.
This Earthshaker, he did such a good feature and he used the Bristleback as well. Like, he did so much in the fight. The Echo Slam, stopping the teams from saving the Shadow Fiend as well. He just so much done, this Earthshaker. He had a very slow start, but in the team fights, this hero just does so much control.
With that, Team Empire are back to 0. Back to square one as far as the net worth difference goes, but as far as momentum, as far as having a strategic advantage, they've now got an Aegis. They're in charge.
You know, Parker, the last game, IG had the troll to bail them out. What does IG have this game? They don't have a super strong late gamer.
They got mid lane pushing. That's going to be dealt with.
Bristleback is not going to do so well against CA. So.
This is just not the item build. I mean, I hate to harp onto it, but the Heart of Tarask has just been a big wasted investment.
Not to mention the Shadow Fiend didn't went for the Ultra Carry build, which most of the Western Shadow Fiend players. This is a item progression where you want to be controlling the game, and falling behind means your items won't be very helpful against the PA.
I feel like IG, their strategy, their play was fine, but yeah, the 2 carries, both Burning and Ferrari, itemization has not worked to their favor. And on the Empire side, well,
I mean, if you're actually having a lead and controlling the game, it's fine to build those items. Like, you have the heart to siege high ground, it's good. It was just like they lost the fight at middle, they got team wipe, and the game just turned sour from there.
Well, Resolution now with an Abyssal Blade. He packs a punch. He's not going to have any issues taking down the Bristleback, the Shadow Fiend.
You talk about the PA packing a punch. Soon the Earthshaker is going to be packing a punch.
Well, Earthshaker, he's level 17. He's got Boots of Travel now as his next item. Yoki just wants to be everywhere on the map, involved in every fight. That just seems like this guy's style. If there's a fight happening, he's always there. He's never split pushing, never farming. He's the one either initiating or counter-initiating in every single clash you will see.
Just need to put the camera on Yoki. He's gonna drop his fissure and use on the Bristleback, mainly to control him, and his team focuses the Shadow Fiend first.
Well, Empire, they want to force a game 3. These 2 teams producing some amazing Dota here in Malaysia. And this is just the winner bracket final. We've got the loser bracket final on after this, followed by a best of 5 grand finals. Na'Vi and NIP battling it out in the lower bracket. One of those 2 teams will move on to the lower bracket final to verse the loser of this series. But right now, it's all about Empire and IG. One team going to be going on to that grand finals, and Empire, they're saying we can still do it. We may be down 1-0, but we're still in this.
The other issue is, like I mentioned before already, the Undying is getting...
Bottom lane, by the way, Burning. He got jumped on. There's a relocate coming in. They're going to change target. Chuan saves him with a swap. Burning will survive, did cost him a BKB. Oh, lasso back, they're gonna catch on to Silent here. Resolution shows up, the crits are real. Tombstone goes down with ease, and it's the Undying next on the chopping block. He Ghost Scepters up, the Stifling Dagger will slow him, and all it's gonna take is 1 crit here. Resolution just gonna go to town here. He's still got the Aegis, blink, Echo Slam, Ferrari in the middle of that one. He BKBs, but Resolution just gonna chase on the high ground. Blinked on the Burning, the Yules is there, but Resolution will wait for him to drop. Brings him down, Ferrari back to the fountain, but with 4 dead, Empire in a position where they can even push high ground here. They'll do just that. The creep wave lingering behind, but...
2 buybacks available for IG, but I doubt they can actually defend this.
Benj is going to respawn. I don't even think with a Shadow Fiend buyback they defend. They've got no souls on the Shadow Fiend, just the 17 souls. They'll have a BKB, but mid lane, gone. 1 step closer to a game 3. As Empire going to swing towards top lane. They can't go for mid with the tier 2 tower there, but they want to take 1 more lane. With the Undying, the Bat, the Shadow Fiend, still dead. This Vlad's AC aura with the PA is just turning Resolution into a complete beast. 16, 5, and 11. There's your buyback. 1 last hurrah. They swap inside, trying to pull him into the fountain. Yes, they can. They get him there. Where's your split? He gets it off. He's going to survive. He's going to live. They take the racks on their way out. Maybe the split can be dealt with here. 1 Earth Panda remains.
He bought so much time for his team.
They'll get out. They get the melee racks. They don't even care if Silent dies here. Can he get the blink off? Turns, gets the toss. No. At this point, Empire say, we do not mind 1 bit at all.
Definitely. They got what they want. They even got the melee racks on top. So IG now just in a very bad position overall.
PA has a completed Satanic all of a sudden too. Good luck killing this guy. They just about to expire. This will make a nice replacement as a defensive item in other ways.
Hey, to be honest, they can still kill the PA if they get a lasso and the Whiz is unable to relocate him out and they can focus the Whiz. The problem is like the Earthshaker. He's going to be able to be a nuisance in a fight. So it's not about killing the PA. The PA can be killed if they get the lasso on him. It's just about how they position themselves so the Earthshaker can't stun everyone.
Oh, Yoki's picked up the Shadow Blade. We've seen GoDz do that a lot. These CIS Earthshakers love their Shadow Blades. More mobility.
It's a carry, the attack speed with the Enchant Totem.
And IG just, they've got no gem. I think Luo's gem was lost earlier this game, so gem in the hands of no one. I think maybe at the Dire base. Yeah, Dire Courier holding on to that gem. Make the Shadow Blade even more powerful. Gonna go into the Radiant Jungle to see what he can find. If he finds anyone, there's a relocate in. Then all of a sudden it's Wisp and PA on top of the Chain Stun of the Earthshaker finding pickoffs. Ferrari mid lane, is he gonna make a play on this one? The Shadow Blade wears off and it looks like gonna decide against it. Radiant Ward scouting him out as well near this bottom river area. And for Empire, you can kind of slow roll things. Wait for your next Roshan fight. Force IG to make a move rather than have IG just sit back, turtle up, and wait for you to make a mistake. If Roshan respawns, IG either give you Aegis or they have to come take a fight, and then it's on Empire's terms.
Oh, here, middle lane, Earthshaker is going to try to initiate for his team here.
Another Shadow Blade usage, not finding all too much right away. Seems Empire just want to take this tier 2 tower map.
Their best bet is just to defend the high ground from now on. It's no point trying to defend the outer towers.
Oh, and look at this, by the way. Bottle pulled to resolution with a DD rune.
Oh, no.
This is the, potentially game winner. I mean, they're already in a fantastic position. Yoki gets spotted by a sentry. Burning going to buy a Mask Man.
Oh,
they get the lasso. Yoki. Can they burst him down? They get the magic missile as well. Yoki going to be brought down. PA holds onto the DD room for now. They may just retreat here. At this point, Yoki has been such a key component of their team fight. Even with the bat lasso on cooldown, I don't think they want to fight. They'll back off. Nice sentry ward. Combine that with the observer, which gave vision in the trees.
Oh, that was really important. Now the double damage has been... Okay, they're still going to get a tower, but probably not high ground.
Yeah. Get a tower, maybe farm some Ancients, but could have been a whole lot worse with PA having a DD. Now, swap the bottle back and really heads-up play from Empire for the most part with the bottle DD, even if it doesn't work out to achieve any objectives apart from the T2 tower.
The presence of mind to actually do that. That's actually a really good play if it works out.
I think a DD on a P and a team fight, that's insanely powerful. Next objective, Roshan though. Respawning in the next 3 minutes. We'll see Empire looking to just constantly control this area of the map. This is where they want to use that gem. Yeah, so they bring Faith's gem out. Going to look to get some map control for themselves. D-Ward, what vision IG have, which currently is very limited.
And just look at what Burning actually went for on his items. He went for a Mask of Madness. He just realizes it's go big or go home right now. They need to pump out a lot of damage just to kill the PA.
I think he thought Empire were 5-manning mid before as well.
Yeah,
he picked it up before the 5-man push.
It doesn't matter what items he has. Once the PA is on him, he's dead. He just needs to kill the PA before the PA kills him.
Yeah, kill the PA during a lasso, and Mask of Madness will maybe help do that. Well, he's going to look to farm towards this next time. Still 2 minutes without a buyback, and that means if Roshan respawns, IG do not want to contest maybe without a Shadow Fiend buyback, and just in general, not really in a good position to move out of their own base. It's always want to fly on Roche Patrol. He's the scout for now, while the rest of their team just keep on farming what they can in the Radiant Jungle at the Dire Ancients and getting a lot more out of the map in general. PA up to 30,000 net worth almost. Has picked up a Perseverance and Refresher. Yeah, this is a luxury 6 item we see a lot of.
This is the best item on PA because your damage comes from Phantom Strike, your Blink Strike, the attack speed. So you refresh this as well. This is like 2 instant kills with the Abyssal.
Yep. Double Abyssal, double BKB, double Satanic, not shabby as well. But yeah, like you say, getting the second Phantom Strike off right away.
It's just the way you play the hero. You BKB, Abyssal, Blink Abyssal and kill one guy, and you refresh your BKB and you kill another guy. It's not more of the Satanic, it's just about his combination. Blink and Abyssal and BKB.
Here we go, Roshan now going to be claimed by Empire. Nothing IG can do to contest this. They're just bottled up in their own base trying to clear out creep waves, and Aegis goes to your PA, so no boots. No boots Dota. We've seen this one before.
We've definitely seen this a couple of times already in this event.
I mean, like you say, you've got Blink Strike. That's all you need. That's your mobility. You blink in Abyssal, that hero is not moving anywhere unless a teammate can force staff them out, and force staff...
How many buybacks they have is the question.
Oh.
Bat Rider and Undying.
I mean, Undying buyback, not really a hero that can do a lot with the buyback.
Bristol completes the Monkey King bar, so he doesn't have buyback.
Kills at this point, I just go get what they can. Resolution on the front lines. Gonna maybe just focus onto the tower here. At some point, IG gets to engage if he keeps shipping here. They're doing some decent damage. Resolution. That turn rate, that napalm, causing him some problems here. A real good initiation comes from maybe an Earthshaker
They have so much
Blink.
spam. The decay, the napalm, the cool spray.
Feels like they almost need to maybe kind of split push the lane, so you split up IG to some extent, but that's when the Bat Rider Lasso pickups come into play. Resolution. They start going to the high ground here. They go with the Bruce Plate. This is almost a zoning Bruce Plate. Resolution just focusing the tower while this goes on. Glyph comes out, and the Bruce Plate actually focusing the base as well. They've got the RPA, blinks in, blows up your Bat Rider. There's one. Can refresh this now as well. Bat will buy back. They take out the Tombstone as well. Putting themselves in an okay position here to go back in. In goes your PA. Hasn't refreshed just yet. He gets lassoed. Uh-oh. PA being pulled forward. Needs to refresh, and Satanic will go down in the Aegis. Will have a second life, and with that second life, you've got to imagine that refresh is coming into play. Resolution going to blink back defensively. Still holding on to the refresher. Doesn't want to use it just yet. In he goes. Faith brought down by the Brewmaster, and Resolution just tearing apart IG. There's your refresh. He'll blink himself out. Still has an Abyssal Satanic if Ferrari chases it. Resolution may want to turn and fight. No. Placed defensively. IG for now going to hold their high ground. EA playing very cautiously, but not finding the kills he was hoping for. And the buyback from the Bat Rider being the big thing there, which saved IG.
The tower's already almost down though, so Empire just happy to just back off after
They
the
did get the
buyback.
range racks top as well, so
Yeah,
one
it
step
was still
closer.
a victory for Empire for sure. They lost the Aegis, they got the racks and the tower down to almost no health. I mean, if they play it safe, it's just about waiting for the next Roshan.
Yeah, and with how things stand right now, with the fact they lost game one after having a big lead, I imagine it will be safe play coming out from Team Empire. A 4 racks advantage, but they're not going to want to rest on their laurels. They're going to want to make sure that things continue as smoothly as they are right now.
And this Earthshaker is just continuously proving to be such a huge driving force in Empire's teamfight. The features that land on multiple heroes and the Echo Slams.
Yoki now making a move towards bottom lane. He sees Ferrari. Are they going for this with a relocate? Gonna hide in the trees here. It's top lane though. They got a lasso in. Silent gonna be pulled back in, and not a pick off Empire will be too pleased about. He doesn't have buyback, but unlikely we see IG push or take objectives during this respawn. They'll just take the freebie kill. A 2,500 gold swing just off that one pick off.
Wow, 1 kill?
It's a 20k gold lead. Didn't quite realize how big. I mean, it makes sense. They've been out farming, winning the most recent team fights, taking Roche, taking Rax, so.
Who's gonna be the victim of the Earthshaker at bottom lane with the relocate?
Possibly Burning, but generally Chuan has been pretty good about the swap saves in these positions. Here we go, Blink, Echo Slam, there's your relocate. Nice, I got force up forward. Burning in a bit of trouble, he gets a Bizzle, now he gets swapped up, and the Blink there, Resolution chases, has his treads back, has some movement speed, now he's stunned up. Where's that lasso? On cooldown for 5 more, relocate back out, always want to fly. Throwing the Ags ulti, will go Scepter away, trying to get away from Fiery. Lure's looking to chase, has a lasso in a couple of seconds, but can't find the PA. Empire have lost 2, not the best fight for them. Yoki can't really do too much. The Echo's on cooldown. Lure gets the lasso on Resolution, but they need damage. Crystal doing what he can with the MKB. Resolution getting low, going to turn and fight Satanic. He heals back up. Oh no, Chuan now will lose his urn, gets fissured. On to the next. Ferrari 430 getting stunned, locked in place. Going to be brought down. It looks like no escape for your Bristleback, and PA beyond godlike for Resolution. Didn't start off amazingly well, but the outcome was the outcome Empire were after. We'll force out a buyback from your Bristleback, but
His refresher is coming off cooldown.
yep. No lasso for 18 seconds, and Resolution knows it. Gonna back off though, the napalm, all these.
He can go in. He can just go in and kill him. Refresher is up already.
Well, he's got double BKB Abyssal now. They've got the relocate as well to deal with the lasso. Gotta wait for this mid lane. There's a decent sized raiding creep wave that has to be cleared out. Maybe just waiting for the creep waves to go in top. Yep, they will. They're gonna go for the range Rex first, won't heal up, and Resolution gonna get lasso. Where's that relocate? He loses the tether though. There's no tether out. He pulls him out of it. Resolution gonna Satanic up. He has the refresher as well. Burning is dead. Resolution can do this again if he wants. Still has the refresher. May use on Ferrari. Doesn't even need to, it looks like. There we go. Second Abyssal Blade will come into play. Uses it on the Bat Rider. He's just shredding apart Team IG. Burning in the air, will be brought back down, thrown back up, thrown back down, tossed around like a piñata. He's just getting manhandled by Resolution. It's a triple kill. Empire gonna force a game 3 with another